Yeah, but the keyholes for peeping went like this. Doris Wishman was editing the Gaz is Best. She was editing, editing part of it. And she said to me, would you like to make a movie with me as a partner, a comedy? And I said, yes. And she said, our next movie will be a comedy and I'll get the money. I said, fine. So I introduced her to my agent. Let me not jump ahead of myself. Then at one point she said, would you finish a movie for me? I said, what do you mean finish? She said, well, since we're going to make this other movie together, maybe you can help me with this one. I said, well, she says, I have a lot of stock footage. I didn't know what kind of footage she had. See, she said, I'd like to throw it into a movie. And I said, fine, you know. She said we could shoot it in the weekend, and we could do it in my apartment. I have a relative who has an apartment, and Okay. So we improvised a script, which you later get the credit to the editor that he wrote the script. I don't know why. We shot it in one weekend, and then she put the footage in later. Well, I didn't mind that the girl was nude in the back with me in a movie. That was hip enough. I mean, plenty of people, you know, Marlon Brando's been in the movie nude, you know, who cares? You know, so that didn't bother me. But when I saw the other footage, and I saw the movie, of course, I didn't expect to be Gone with the Wind. It was done in a weekend, you know. I figured it's a prelude to making my other movie, right? That I'm going to make well. And I got to play my own mother and do a split screen.
With Doris's voice. You have Doris's voice. I think that's a Doris.
Stuffed it in, yeah. But I love that. I saw that footage. You can't make out what it is.
Yeah, well, it's very artsy footage. Yes, it's kind of like sunsets.
You don't even know what it is. I mean, it's artsy. It's oblivious. It's oblivion. It really is. It looks like people are standing on their heads or something.
That's what makes it so wonderful.
It's so weird. It looks like a negative that never became positive. I mean, I can't make it out. You can make it out either, right?
Well, she does stop short. You'll notice that there's certain points where the woman is about to do, the guy's about to do something to the woman or vice versa, and she cuts it instantly before she would have gotten that X.
Well, you have to understand Doris Wishman. See, Doris Wishman, when I knew her, and she made that movie, was a very, like a housewife that would be bored by anything really sexual. Really, I'm serious about this. She would, like, we have a thing in a movie where she cut out, it was something really had a great sexual connotation, very funny thing, and she cut it out. It was a whole punchline, or part of the whole punchline was this sexual thing, you know, and she cut it out because she was almost a prude about the sex thing, you know. But she said, we'll make the next movie together. I introduced her to my agent on the telephone, and who was handling Chesty Morgan, and that was to my demise, because the next thing I know is, instead of making a movie with me, she made it with Chesty Morgan, and that
was Deadly Weapons. Yeah, she's actually been quoted in the Jonathan Ross interview on BBC as saying, I made one comedy, but it didn't make money, so I'll never make another. She does a really quick mention of the film without identifying what the film is on the Incredibly Strange Film.
Really expect to make money with a movie shot in a weekend? I mean, she must have made some money.
She claims she did.
Oh, come on. The movie probably costs the price of this cup of tea to make in a weekend, right? Well, how much could it cost? And with footage she already had that she integrated, it couldn't cost much. I didn't charge her a lot of money. So it couldn't cost much. I did it for peanuts, figuring I was going to make another project with her. Nah, she had to make money of it. Just just a normal. Now let me tell you something. In life, I became West Coast branch manager for Transcontinental Film Corp. That was when I last saw Duke Mitchell, may rest in peace. I had an office in California. I was dealing with major exhibitors. I was dealing with drive-ins, with independents. I've been in that end of the game. So I know that picture, if it just did a normal run, if it went into drive-ins at the time, it more than made its money back. So that's baloney. You know.
I just became a marriage counselor. I just got my diploma in the mail, and, well, I guess we can get married.
Good.
Is everything okay now?
Sure. You sure your mother won't mind?
Your mother won't. Yeah.
Oh, but on the other hand, I can give you what your mother can't give you. Stanley, remember the night at the motel?
remember the night at the motel.
So does your mother.
So does Mike's mother.
Oh, Stanley, we can have a beautiful house in the country by a lake. Just the two of us.
Together?
I hope your mother doesn't come to visit us too often.
My mother come to visit us too often. Forget it, Katie. I'll see you later.